How's it going? I'm making kind of a special video today. It's kind of an exercise in scripting and planning, and you'll find out what I mean by that in just a second. First, let's take a look at the time. It is currently 9:52 p.m. on Tuesday, December 13th in 2016. I am currently in the physics lounge. This is where I do a lot of work. It's a space just for physics students. And in fact, I just got out of helping with a Physics 5 review session. So, anyway, to illustrate the point of this video, I have some torn up scraps of paper here. This is a picture that I drew last night actually with some Sharpies, and I tore it up into a bunch of little tiny scraps of paper. So why did I do this? What's the point? Well, what I want to do is I want to take you through my day today. Just kind of show you what happened, what I did, where I was. But today is kind of a special day because today clocks are running backwards. And so what we're going to do is we're going to be taking steps backwards through time. And we're just going to look at my day. And we'll lead you through it one step at a time. So, and I think that these scraps of paper are going to help illustrate what's going on. And I think you'll see what I mean by that when we begin. So let's begin. Ready? We're going to take our first step backwards. With a little palm transition, we're going to step back. And here we are in our first step into the past. So it's 4:30 now. So what you were just watching hasn't actually happened yet. If you take a look at our pieces of paper, they're actually not as torn up as they just were, and that's because I haven't torn them yet. I'm right now in the lounge area of the English department in LPAC. They got a poem on the wall where people write comments, some nice books, some nice artwork. And I'm about to go get dinner and then go to the Physics 5 help session, which hasn't actually happened yet. Alright, let's continue our sojourn into the past on the day the clocks are running backwards. And now it's 2 o'clock, and I'm sitting in the Science Center Commons. A quick check on our pieces of paper show that they're even less torn, which makes sense, right? Because we're moving back in time. I'm just sitting here studying for my physics final, which I'm taking on Thursday. I just had lunch with a physics candidate who will be joining potentially the staff next year, long after I'm gone. And her research was on lasers, so that was interesting to talk to her about. By the way, a cool thing that can be done since we're moving back in time is nifty transition shots. So see this picture? Well, if I just get it right into the screen and with a little palm wave, and I can step right into the picture, just like that. I'm walking to SE Mays right now, about to get some lunch, and which I will bring back to the Science Center because I'm having lunch with a physics candidate there. Her research is on, well, I'm not sure what her research is on, but I just told you, you know better than me at this point, since we're going back in time and all. And I just had this lovely banana. In fact, I still have the peel in front of me. It was so delicious that I wish I could eat it again. And since today all the clocks are running backwards and we can go back in time, I can eat it again. Just with a wave of my hand. And here's my banana, back in its peel, ready to be enjoyed for a second time. The time is now 12:08, still Tuesday, December 13th. Here are our pieces of paper. Now they're in only 4 pieces. I'm currently on Hicks 3rd. This is my workspace for my E90. This is all I have to work with right now. This is the setup that I have been talking a lot about. This goes up and down and, you know, still a work in progress. Here we have everything I've had to write up for Lynn Malter's class in the past 5 days. As you can see, there's a lot. It just keeps going. Pages and pages of math. I've honestly lost count of how much I've had to write up. So that's that. And here's a leaf that caught my eye earlier this morning. So let's go back to where I first picked up this leaf. It happened right here in the Crum Woods this morning. It's a beautiful, overcast, wintry day, and I'm just going on a walk to clear the mind and prepare for the labors of the day. The torn pieces of paper, our timekeepers, if you will, are now in my backpack, and they are slightly more put together than they just were on the 3rd floor of Hicks. But they are almost fully intact, and I think we have time for one more stop before they're completely put back together. So let's go check in on breakfast in Sharples this morning. And here is my breakfast. Some fried eggs and an English muffin. Pretty delicious. Just came from the Matchbox. And here is the torn paper. 2 pieces left, which means we just have one more stop. And this is it. Finally, or I guess firstly, here we are in Mertz Lounge. It's about 7:30 in the morning, which means nothing that you've just watched has happened yet. I have yet to go to the Matchbox, yet to grab breakfast in Sharples, yet to work on my E90, or have lunch with a physics candidate, or study for my physics final, or go to a Physics 5 review session. None of that's happened yet. The day is just laying before me, full of possibilities, waiting to be explored, and, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about it. You know, look out there. Tuesday, December 13th, 2016. Beautiful day. The day the clocks ran backwards. Let's do this.